Hello students, my name is Ajay Shaha and today I am going to discuss about the letter writing and how to write it. It will be helpful for the board examiner students, those are going to appear in the next years 2020-21 because the letter writing is certain things we must remember. So let's start it and we'll discuss the things, everything will clarify in this video. First of all, how to write a letter. So here I am going to discuss the format and especially that format we have to follow because as per the format the marking scheme is there. So just pay the attention. Here we must know how many types of letter. Actually basically letters are two types, formal and informal. So in the board examination class 10 and 12 especially it will come only the formal letter. And now we have to know what is the formal letter. Actually formal letter I will discuss now. Little bit I will give an idea about the informal letter. Informal letter actually the letter which we are going to write for the family members or relatives or friends and all, that is called informal letter. And formal letter, it's a comes the letter which is writing for official purpose, like letter to the editor, letter to the director, collector, manager and other official matter, and complaint letter also for the police station and some other things. So let's have a look on this format of formal letter. There should be the address of sender. I will show you how it will be, but these things you must know before writing the letter, otherwise marking scheme will be deducted. So address of sender, there should be address of sender. Sender means those are sending the letter. Then date you must write in the British format. If you are writing today, then it will be like today date is 2nd August 2020. Then name of the receiver with designation. Then subject you must mention. Then salutation, respected sir, madam and all, it's called salutation. Then there should be starting introduction. Then after that body, then closing statement should be there with a few sentence. Then greeting should be there. Then complimentary closing should be there. Now let's have a look. Marking scheme. Word limit should be 80 to 100 words. Actually this letter writing will come for 5 marks. Before, according to NCERT, it was for 8 marks. Now due to the COVID-19 they have reduced the marks and now it's for 5 marks. So at the first 1 mark will be given for sender, writing for sender address, date, receiver's name and designation, subject, salutation, then contemporary closing. So for this you will get 1 mark. Then for content means main body, introduction and closing statement, you will get the 3 marks. Then expression, like for grammatical accuracy, appropriate words, spelling, and for everything you will get 1 marks. So before the content was 5 marks and format was 2 marks and expression was 1 marks, the including it was 8 marks. Now this year they have reduced. So now let's have a look how to use all these things. Here I was trying to brief you something. So according to the format we must write the sender address, means where from I am writing this letter. Suppose if you are sending, it will be mentioned in the question, basically colony, ABC colony, like something. If it is not mentioning, then you can mention your area name, your locality name you can mention, where from you are writing, where from the problem you are going to be discuss with the authority. So that name should be mentioned. Nowadays in the question paper it is giving very clearly like ABC colony, anything. So if you are writing from ABC colony, then you can write ABC colony, then road number 7 or area name you can mention here. Then after little bit space, then you can give a date. Date should be British format, like I have mentioned here. You can have a look on this. Then after that, send receiver's name with designation, to whom you are sending. Suppose if you are sending to the editor, then it will be to the editor. There should not be any comma. And dear students, please remember, at the end there should not be any comma. No punctuation should be at the end of the sentence. So please remember these things. So to the editor, if I am sending to the editor, if I am sending to the SDM, if I am sending to BDO, if I am sending to any other authority, so that name should be mentioned. Then designation and where I am sending, that address also we have to mention. Then after that subject name, what for you are writing purpose, like writing about smoking, writing about the problem of mobile phone, bad use of mobile phone. So whatever you are going to write, the subject name should be mentioned. Then salutation, as per I have told you in the format, salutation should be there, respected sir, sir, madam. Both the name you have to mention here, because that you may not know the person whom you are sending is a lady or gent. So here you have to mention sir, madam, both. Then here should not be any comma. Then through the column of your estimate daily, if you are writing to the editor, then you have to write this sentence. Otherwise you have to write another sentence. So that introduction, brief introduction should be there, like about the problem which you are going to be discussed. Then after that, body should be mentioned. Body, it may be 4, 5, 7, 6, 7 sentences. So no problem, whatever the problem you have to discuss here. Then closing statement, as I told you, there should be a closing statement, anything it can be. Then there should be greetings, thanking you, something. Then after that you must give a contemporary statement, closing statement, your faithfully XYZ. Actually name should be, name is giving in the question paper. So if it is not giving in the questions, so you can write your name also here. So just for a little bit understanding, I have mentioned here XYZ. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and like and share also. If you have any doubts regarding this format and all, please give a comments in the comment box. Thank you so much.